You the bounty hunter? Sheriff Bartlett. I got your telegram. Mighty grateful to you. I may have some work for you. Stop by my office later.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale.
I hear you saved the life of Sheriff O'Grady this morning. That poor town's just a hotbed of trouble recently. Why, only the other day I heard that an ex-pupil of mine, a sweet boy by the name of Joshua, got in trouble with some dynamite.
Offers $5,000
Always had a fascination with loud noises, that one. Between you and me, the poor thing was as deaf as a post. Apparently, he blew up a bathhouse and was run out of town. Poor thing's probably living a hand-to-mouth existence somewhere in the wilderness. I hear you saved the life of Sheriff O...
Title to be defended for the 4th year in a row by Mr. Kelly.
Hey, you look like you've traveled around these parts. I heard you was the one that saved Sheriff O'Grady's life. I wonder what'll happen to that town of his, now that there are no lawmen left. There's some bad sorts up that way, and if word gets to them that O'Grady ran afoul of Ugly Chris...
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual
It done turned my blood cold just thinking about it. Hey, you look like you've traveled around...
There was some fancy-pants Englishman in town just the other day claiming he was a famous trick shooter.
Offers $5,000 prize.
He was claiming that he'd been hired sight unseen by a world-renowned circus troupe. The only circus folk around here are the freaks that belong to that charlatan snake oil salesman, Professor Perry. That Englishman better pray he don't run into them. Them circus folks just aren't right in the head.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale.
There was some fancy-pants...
Well, I do declare, I had me such a fright the other day. One of my little uns got to drinking some liver medicine I bought from a traveling salesman. Poor thing looked ever so sick, and I was quite worried for him, until I told him I was going to take him to see Woody Klein to see if he could help.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual
So little Jimmy
battle
stops
royale.
throwing a temper tantrum, and lo and behold, after all that rolling around and shaking, he was as right as rain. I don't think Jimmy will be playing with any more Mr. Perry's potions in the future. Well, I do declare.
Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw in the territory. Title to be defended for the 4th year in a row by Mr. Kelly. Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale. Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw in the territory. Title to be defended for the 4th year.
Say, you're new in town, ain't you, stranger? You ought to have a look around and see the sights while you's here. Well, there is the canyon. That's awful purty at sunset, but there has been some trouble up that way. You best avoid that.
Read all about it. Governor announces sixth annual...
Then there's the old fairground near Widow's Patch. Mind you, that bunch of no-good circus folk hang around there. Well, forget I mentioned it. You'd best stick to around these parts. Sheriff Bartlett does a keen job of keeping the undesirables away from Brimstone.
Offers $5,000 prize to the...
Say, you're new in town, ain't?
Title to be defended for the 4th year in a row by Mr. Kelly.
Good day to you, sir. Can't say I seen you before. Are you new in town? If you are, you'd best talk to Mr. Peabody. Good day to you, sir. Can't say I seen you before.
Hello there, sir. If you're looking to take out a mortgage on some property, or even cash a promissory note, you came to the right place.
What can I do for you, stranger? Ralph Clover's the name.
Read all about it. Governor announces 6th annual battle royale.
Well, howdy, friend. Glad you stopped in.
Howdy, mister. You look like a man who can appreciate a good shooting iron.
Yeah, when I get my hands on that prize money, I can finally get about doing that thing I was always thinking about doing. Now, what was that thing again? Yeah, when I get my hands on that prize money...
You look like you need a drink. What'll it be?
Howdy, stranger. Always nice to see a fresh face in town. You look like you could do with a bath, a soft bed, and the company of a fine woman. We've got all that and more here. But if you are after a drink, I'd talk to Hans over by the bar. But if you're looking for a good time, Christina should be awake in a couple of hours. I'm sure she'll be what you were looking for. Howdy, stranger.
Offers $5,000 prize to the quickest draw in the territory.